Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to day one of Wild Eye Week. And for the first video, I will be reviewing FPS, known as First Person Shooter. Here's the trailer, and then I'll talk a little bit about it. Check it out.
Old MacDonald had a gun, E-I-E-I-O. I ain't got time to bleed.
Alright, that was First Person Shooter. Came out in 2014. Runtime an hour and 20 minutes. Your pregnant wife Linda has been captured by a ruthless scientist who created a devastating virus. To rescue her, you must fight through the old, rotten experimental clinic, armed to the teeth, one level after another, right through the dark, decayed guts of this evil complex. Unfortunately, you don't have much time. At dawn, the whole area will be eradicated. And as you see, it got a 4.2 rating out of 10. I actually give it a little bit higher. I really enjoyed this film. Here's the cast and director. Andreas, and I'm pretty sure they're German. I'm not sure how to say that last name. Luchenschlaub. And he also wrote it. The cast and crew, which I think some of them might be related because they have a lot of the same name there, as you see. So I guess maybe it was a family film. Jürgen, yeah, I'm not even going to attempt to say these names. If you can read it, you can see them right there. There you go. Was a patient zombie. Sasha Strack was the wardrobe zombie. And there's that same last name, so that's why I'm thinking it might be a family movie that they worked on. Atlanta Lutschlob, I'm probably pronouncing that horribly, I'm sorry, was the nurse zombie. Tobias Winkler was the clown zombie. Hans was the surgeon. See another same last name there. Akim or Akeem. Sebastian was the wheelchair zombie. And there's Andreas, again, was the basement zombie. Ines Klein was the wife. Stephen Waite was the player. Rob Banks is the doctor. Keaton Blackwood was another wheelchair zombie. Reek William, surgeon zombie. Then we got the president, who's kind of sounded like Arnold Schwarzenegger, was pretty funny. Ron Mesa is the newsman. Stephen Novick was radio expert. Vicky Richards is nurse 2. And then we got the first nurse, Elise Park. Charles Warren as radio moderator, and Red Horrocks as nurse 3. When this movie starts out, it's almost like a computer game loading up, like the old floppy disk back in the day when it had control, and it's uploading the game. You get to choose the color of the blood, which of course they chose red. And then the gore level they set like for 4, and then it went as a new game. So it's basically like a live action game movie, old school game. Kind of has the feel of Resident Evil, Doom, especially Doom and House of the Dead feel type to it. And of course, it is in first person. You do see the character a little bit later on as he's going through the hospital, but a majority of it is first person, and then computer game. It switches back and forth between live action and the video graphics. It starts out, like I said, as a computer game, watching the news, and the news reporter is talking about this virus, how people who feel dizziness, vomiting blood, are showing symptoms of this unknown virus. They don't know if it's a biological terrorist or if it's just something natural going on. They're not really sure. And people are like, their skin melting, bubbling up, and just disintegrating, eating their bones. This virus just totally destroys their body, melts it down. And for people who are around, the stench is so bad that it could even suffocate them. They do a call to the president, and it kind of sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you hear someone in the background going through the virus, and he's like, run to the top. So it's kind of funny. They also, I won't say what lines because I don't want to spoil too much of this movie. If you're watching it, there's a lot of Evil Dead, Army of Darkness lines and quotes that they refer to. So as it's going through the beginning, it's showing the computer graphics, and it shows the guy saying he has to find his wife Linda. And then it gets into the live action portion where he's on his way, and he's got to get out of there because they're going to like destroy that area. His wife had set for a transfer, and it's the last night that she was supposed to be working there, but she never came home. When he gets there, it's locked, and he's knocked out by the doctor, saying that, oh, it's going to be a family reunion, and he wakes up chained up, going to be fed to one of the creatures, the zombies, virus-infected person. He breaks through the chain, uses it as a weapon, and you see his fist, like on Doom and everything. You know how when you see the fist in the video game, and then you collect your weapons, and he goes through, he wraps some barbed wire around his fists, and then later on, he finds a gun, so he switches. It's almost like when you switch weapons in a video game. It's very video game style. I like that. So if you like those type of video games, this is a really awesome movie. I enjoy lots of blood in it, some good gore, heads exploding. And when the blood comes, as you saw from the trailer, it's just like in the video games, how it goes across the screen. It even has like a health bar that shows his health, ammo, what items he collected. He explores, finds a notebook discussing what was going on with the nurses who worked there, and that one of them was hiding in the attic. So it goes through, and it says like end of level, and it continues to the next level. There's just more and more stronger zombies. He gets bitten, has to find the antidote. Just stuff that goes on video games that you have to collect items. At one point, he even dies, and it sets through the level again, new weapons. A lot of humorous lines. There is humor to it. I don't really want to spoil too much, but like I said, you can tell from the trailer, it's a basic video game, survival, level to level, until he gets to the doctor and finds his wife. There is an interesting little twist to it. I don't want to, ruin it for you if you haven't seen it. I definitely highly recommend it. It's probably one of my new favorite Wild Eye movies. It is available free to watch on Tubi, but this is one that I definitely would buy to add to my collection because it definitely deserves a sequel, and I support this movie. You should too. So definitely check it out. One of my favorites. If you've seen it, let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. If not, check it out now. I highly recommend it. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time.